Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Dirt Path Exploration. Today we traveled to Lake Washington Regional Park in Kasota, Minnesota to take the Washington Woods Loop Trail. The trail is about 1.7 miles in length and took us about 40 minutes to complete. The trail has open sunny areas as well as dense, shady, and moist areas, so be prepared for both bugs and sun. The trail starts from a not-so-obvious parking area past the entrance to the campground. There are no lines and it's just kind of a large tar area, but it's where we parked and headed out past the left side of the building across the road. This section takes you briefly along a large open prairie. The trail then turns right across an old bridge that reminds me of a similar steel bridge that used to cross the Souhegan River in Milford, New Hampshire. After this trail goes up a little and turns into what appears to be a field of trees, and then along the tree line through a field, there were numerous flowers within the grass, and this section of the trail was well groomed and wide enough to comfortably fit several people hiking side by side. The path then enters the woods, a much more shaded area, and as you head down the path you are able to either head straight out to a little offshoot that takes you to the lake or head out to the right and begin the loop. We chose to start with the loop. The path directs back to a tar path out on the prairie once more. It winds around the prairie but within distance of the woods, so there's still shade at certain times of day, which is nice. Once more, the trail then enters the woods. This time the trail is narrow, and it doesn't seem well traversed, as at 11 a.m. I was still running into numerous spider webs across the trail. While initially it's just kind of a narrow forest trail, there isn't a significant amount of underbrush, but as you continue and move down towards the water, between a small pond and the lake proper, the underbrush increases significantly. The trail then closes the loop right before the trail headed out to the prairie section, and you can turn right to head out towards the lake. The lake section is a nice area that had a picnic table and a few Adirondack-style chairs that looked out onto the water. There were fewer bugs here, but still some. Still, it seemed like a pretty nice area to enjoy a quick break and enjoy the view of the water. My favorite part of this trail was the bridge. It was also my little hiker's favorite part of the trail. I always love streams flowing through the forest, so having a bridge over it, giving a nice overlook of it, is always going to rank high on any trail. The fact that the bridge reminded me of one near my house growing up just added to it. My little hikers, however, thought it was a perfect place to do a sprint race.